Hey, today we're going to do something kind of fun. It's part of the DinnerQuest series, and we're going to do a little baking. So why don't we go take a look at that? Well, in today's video we are going to be doing a little baking, like I said, and I turned on my little white overheads over the sink bench there, or the counter. I call it a sink bench because that's from the long time ago when we used to actually call it a bench that had a sink in it / sink bench. So we're actually going to be doing a little baking today, and I'm going to be using this spot right here to do the preparation. So we are going to do that. Hey, if you happen to like the content you see on here, I would appreciate it if you subscribed and give this video a like. That would be even better. But even better than all of that is all of this. You could actually help support the channel through Patreon. You can become a patron. You can also provide support through LiberaPay, liberapay.com. You can also help support the channel with Monero Crypto and with Dogecoin. So the wallet addresses are down below. So is a link to Patreon and to LiberaPay. So back to the video. So to get started, we've got our space right here. So we are going to take a sheet pan right there, and I'm going to cover it with some parchment paper. Now the instructions that I've got here is that we are going to be making dinner rolls. And I'm not going to be doing all of the manual work of adding my flour and all of my other ingredients. This is for the sake of something that's prefab. So we are using Annie's Organic crescent rolls. So this is actually going to be crescent rolls in a certified USDA organic. And I'm going to be doing a little trick on this to make them a little special. A little better than the typical. So we are going to do that. And one of the problems that I've encountered right off the bat is in taking off the wrapper, it just tore up. So that's you know, for the sake of Annie's, if anybody that's got some sort of relationship with Annie's, fix that. Now what we've got here is, this is the inside of it. You know, they're all pre-rolled and it was compressed into this container. But what we want to do is we want to actually spread these out and make them into their triangle shapes. So we've got them in their triangular shapes, but we're going to be doing something a little extra to kind of help out a little bit. You know, these are very, you know, they're dry, they're gummy and such. So what we want to do, and I'll just reach over here if I can not make too much noise. Just take a little bit of flour and just kind of brush it onto these a little bit. Now what this flouring does is that it kind of helps with it not sticking. So what we want to do now is actually roll them into the shapes that we want. there we go. So now we've got them rolled up. Now look, they're looking pretty small, but these will blow up quite a ways. I've got one extra little piece here that I'm just going to throw on, just for the sake of throwing it on. So I'm not going to do anything fancy with that. So now, what we want to do is we actually want to brush on what I've got right here. This is egg wash, because this is actually, when you bake these up straight up, they come out looking really dry. This is actually going to give it a nice little sheen over the whole thing. So you brush on a little bit of egg wash.
Help that out.
And there. So I did all except one, because I want to show you what it looks like if you don't put the egg wash on it versus the one that does have the egg wash on it. So now we are going to bake it. And now we are going to take them out. So I'm going to shut off the oven, and I'm going to get my, get that, and remove them from the oven and put them right on the top. And here we go. So here we can see them all, and we can see that on, see how nice and easy it is to come off. That's where that flour comes in handy, keeps it from sticking. So we can see from these ones, this is the one that I didn't have treated with the egg wash, and you can see that it's very plain, very matte looking, very dry. Now as far as flavor goes, it doesn't change it, but as far as the look goes, adding the egg wash makes it look so much more professional, makes it look prettier, and by doing that, anyone would look at it and be like, oh, this is so pretty, you did such a must have done a hard work on it in order to make it really pretty. And these, it just doesn't happen. So these are done, but they are scalding hot. So we are going to let these cool off, and we'll take it from that point. So I brought one over to try out, and I've got it right here. So I brought one of the ones that has the egg wash on it, because it looks nice and shiny. It looks very professional looking, like it came from some sort of deli or something, or a bakery. So we'll just give it a little try here real quick. It's good. I can taste the butter that's in it naturally, and it's going to be good with any dinner. So yeah, it's quite good. Now, because it's organic, it's not going to be all fluffy or anything like that, like you get with the little boy that's made out of dough. It's not going to be all puffy and really like that. These are organic ingredients. So, this still rises. There's leavening. It's all a little more natural, but they're not going to be as robust as those other ingredients that or additives that they put in the non-organic. So, but plenty great. It's good as it is. The outer crust is flaky. The taste is very good. Texture is very good. So that's a little trick that you can use with these little dinner rolls. a little egg wash along the top of it. So, and it makes it look like a better roll. And you can do that with anything really. You know, dinner rolls, things of that sort. It makes it a little prettier. It looks nicer. So, but that's it. So, I'm gonna have this with my dinner tonight. Well, I'm gonna finish this one as a snack first, and then I'll probably have one or two with dinner. So I just have to figure out what that's gonna be. But so that's this episode of the AnKorage in the DINNERQuest series, and I'll catch you in the next one. So please give this video a like and subscribe, and don't forget you can support the channel with as a patron on Patreon. You can also do it on LiberaPay, and you can also do it using Dogecoin and Monero. So I've got all those wallet addresses down below, and links to Patreon and LiberaPay. So till the next one, Skál, and we'll talk to you later.